Okay, now we've got our wiggle leaves on there. We are going to do a couple of small leaves of the one-stroke leaf. And I showed you how to do a one-stroke leaf a few moments ago, but I'll review that with you again. Okay, I'm going to pick up some green. I'm using my number 12. Pick some green, pick up some white, and I'm going to stand up on the chisel and I'm going to blend it out. The most important thing about one stroke is getting your brush loaded properly. Once you get the brush loaded properly, you are good to go. And also remember to keep your elbow off the table and holding your hand up high. If you hold down here like this, you don't have any wiggle room basically. You don't have any flexibility. And it takes a lot of flexibility to do one stroke. Okay? Alright, now I have plenty of paint on there. So standing up on the chisel, let's look at this. I'm going to draw a straight line. This is a good way to practice. I'm drawing a straight line across here. Alright, if I stand up on the chisel and I blend right here, 1, 2, 3, stand back up, push down, pull slightly, and then just start lifting your brush and turning, rolling it away from you, and then stand up, and then your little line should be right there. And then you can just pull that in. Okay? I hope you can see that. Do it very quickly. Push down, push, and stand. It's how I know it's hard to see with this green, but I'll try it again just so you can see it. Alright. Stand up on the chisel. 1, 2, 3. Stand up. Push down flat. Pull slightly, and then start standing and moving, rolling the paintbrush away from you. It's hard for me to do it slow. Stand up, push down flat, pull slightly, and turn. And you get a really pretty one-stroke leaf. Those do take a little bit of practice. If you're just sitting at home watching TV, just get a piece of scrap paper like I did and just do one right after another. Okay, I'm going to pick up some more paint, get my nice chisel edge, pick up some paint here. Wipe a little bit of the excess off, and I'm just going to put in a few one-stroke leaves. I'm going to put a couple right here. I like my green on top. It doesn't matter whether you do white or black on top, or white or green, but I just like mine on top. Push down, pull, stand up, and pull it around. Pull it in. Okay, now you can just put these anywhere you want. I'm going to put a couple right here. You should be able to do 2 or 3 if your brush is loaded well. And pull in. You can make as many as you want, but don't overdo them. Okay? I'd like to do one right here. There we go. I'm going to pull that in. I'm going to put one way up here at the top. And I'm going to pull that in. And there's 3 right there. Okay. And I'm going to put a couple down here. Can't see that. There we go. Pull it in. Okay, I'm going to pick up another one here. I like to put my leaves in 3. That way you don't want to just paint 2 of something. I mean, sometimes you can, but it's better to do 3. Okay. That's all I'm going to put in there right now. I'm going to rinse this brush out. And we are just going to pick up a little bit of lavender and a little bit of white. So I'm using number 12 again, and you will want to use your number 12. Little lavender and little white. I'm coming over here to blend it. See, I'm not going very far, no more than 1 inch. If you go farther than that, you're going to lose your paint. So about 3 of those. Okay. This is what we call a chisel stroke or a filler flower. Okay, and I'm going to stand up on my chisel. This is my chisel. I'm standing straight up, and I'm going to put one here. I'm just going to touch. I'm going to put one here, here, and down here. So I'm going to pull that down for you. You can see. Alright. Here we go. I'll do it again. Make sure you've seen it. One there, 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 and there. I'm going to touch, and I'm going to lean forward, and I'm just going to flip it. Touch, lean forward. Touch, lean forward. And I can do all of these. See that? Okay. I'm going down just a little bit. Touch, lean forward, and push. 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 So I might even go back and put a couple little ones in. So you get that nice little airy look. I can usually do that with just one loading of my paintbrush. I'm going to put a few more of those in. I'm going to put one right over here, and I can make it look different by flipping it over. This time I'm going to put the purple in this side. I'm going to touch there, touch there, touch there, and here. See, it's like a little diamond shape. So touch, lean forward, and pull. Touch, lean forward, and pull. Touch, lean forward, and pull. And I'm just going to flip those in there. So we're going to put several of those in there, wherever you want to put them. Okay. And I'm going to put another one in here. I kind of like the white on the outside, so I'm actually going to go back and do this one over because I like the white. So I'm just going in and putting the white in. I think the white's a little bit more dramatic. So just touch, lean forward, and pull. And you can get really quick at that. Make sure you get a chisel edge, because if you get a real thick, if your brush gets real thick or gets too much paint in it, you'll get a real thick one. So I'm going down here, touch here, and here, and touch, lean forward, and pull. Touch, lean forward, and pull. Touch, lean forward, and pull. And what I'm doing is I'm pulling into this little center section right here. So all my steps will go right into there. Just like that. I'm going to do the same thing over here. Touch. Once you get good at this, you don't have to make those little landmarks. But it doesn't hurt. You don't want them to be in a row, so I'm going back. I'm going to add a couple more. I'm going to add one over here as well. Touch, lean forward, and pull. I'm going right to this part. I want all of them to go there. So if you need to mark it, you go right ahead and mark it. I'm going to put one up here too, but I got to go back. I'm going back to my paint. I'm going to get a chisel edge. Brush and blue. Okay. And I'm going to put a little one right over here. Touch, lean forward, and pull. I'm even going right over that leaf a little bit. Okay. So look, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's all I need to do for that. Okay. So now I want to take and rinse my paintbrush out, and we're going to work on the 5-petal flower. The 5-petal flower, I'm going to start out with, I guess I could have left it in there. I'm going to start out with lavender, so I'm going to load my brush up in lavender and white again, so you can leave your brush. Okay. I'm going to get the practice sheet back out again. I want to show you this. These look easy, but sometimes they're not. I'm going to have the lavender on the outside, and so this is like that little V, like we did here, only I'm doing this one. Stand up, 1, 2, 3, and I'm blending the direction I'm going to go. 1, 2, 3. Stand up, push down. Let your bristles do the work. I'm just going to turn the brush a little bit and pull over to that other line. Okay? Stand down, pull over to that line. Let the bristles work. My hand is not moving very much. Okay? There's 1. We're going to do 5. So again, I'm going here and here. This time I'm going to go this direction. Here. Okay, and stand up. I'm leaving a little bit of space. I'm not doing them in a pinwheel. I want them to be a little separate. So I'm doing this one. There's 3. Gotta get some more paint. And this one's just going to be a little bit smaller. 4. 5. And there's a little 5-petal flower. And I will send a practice sheet over, a practice guide where you can use that as well. Okay? Alright, I have to stop it right here in order to put it on the YouTube, and we'll put it on our project in a few minutes.